Hey everybody, stock chart of the day. Um, two things we're going to talk about today is obviously this recent move that happened in gold on Friday. We were up like 20, 30 bucks in gold, and then we had a pretty good reversal. You can see the GLD finished down over a percent. If we go look at it's kind of similar. You can't really see it on the GLD, or actually, let's just get the gold price because you'll see that better there with the contract. You can see a similar kind of pullback happened here, in early December of last year. And gold pulled back for about a week, consolidated for a few months, and then took off again. So with this huge move that we've had, and we've broken the 2050 resistance level, the 2100 level too, 2050 to 2100, that was a resistance. You can see we had this huge move. We went to 2450. So we basically went up 350. I was looking at about 20, actually 300 of happening before a short-term pullback. So what I would think now is something similar to this is now going to happen. Maybe we see a short-term pullback off these levels, and then we see this kind of like consolidation occurring. Like this consolidation here was 1, 2, about 3 months. So maybe 2 to 3 months. I guess that would be right now we're in mid-April, so maybe into mid-June. And look, my what I thought before was that we would see these rate cuts start in June or July and gold move higher. So that's not happening now because I don't think we're going to get much in the way of rate cuts. So maybe just a consolidation before it moves higher again. Of course, I think gold is moving higher for different reasons. I think that the gold and precious metals market are waking up to the things that I've talked about in recent months, the amount of debt rollover, maybe debt problems occurring at the sovereign level, and it's starting to wake up to that. Because like, if you thought that, okay, gold's going to go up because there's a loosening cycle, well, now there's no loosening cycle, and that's been more apparent in the last few months, but gold has broken out. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. And it's going to get a 2-year chart so you can really see it. Yeah, and look how overbought we are. We're 81 in the RSI, got up even higher than that. So again, a consolidation, a pullback here is probably kind of warranted. And again, if I go back 10 years, let's go back 10 years and we'll see them. Well, I'm going back 11 years. But anyhow, when gold broke out here about 1400, notice that this move kind of like now, and then there's this little consolidation here. That was a few months before breaking out again into 2020. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. Just like a little consolidation. That's good because then now we can pick away at our positions. I'm going to talk about 2 of my sponsor companies, which, because in light of what recently happened with one sponsor company, just want you to know that I do know what I'm talking about. And I do handpick quality companies for the most part. We're all going to make mistakes, right? But the 2 sponsor companies I know are our Nevada King. I've talked about Newfoundgold, run by my friend Colin Cattell. I was actually talking to Colin quite a bit the last few days. You can see that. So what this is gold drill highlights. So this is basically taking the grade times, the size of the interval. So it's grade times width, as you can see, right? So you can see is, 1 second, sorry about that. And you can see that grade times width, some results in the last week. So this is the last week, or this is like I think the first, what is it? The first, first 12 days of this month, right? And you can see Nevada King had the best interview, or sorry, best interval at the best grade. So it was a 4.5 grams per ton, but you can see it was a big hole. So it was 389 grade times width, and Newfoundgold had 17.8 at it's 239. So those are 2 of our companies, and those are 2 of the top 4. And this is like every single junior you can see here in the UK, Australia, and Canada. So that's pretty impressive. And if we go look at those charts just right now, these are the kind of stocks you'd probably want to get into during, and I own Nevada King. And Nevada King continues to kind of base here around 40 cents. you can see it's just kind of gone sideways. Um, and it continues to base. If it can finally break around that 50 cent area, it should really, really be off to the races. So you can see that. Let's quickly look at Newfoundgold. NFG. Sorry. What's wrong with me? And FG. Okay, here we go. Yes, a Newfoundgold. You can see Newfoundgold almost broke out here. And probably would have been breaking out if not for the reversal in precious metal prices, and it regrasped its 200-day moving average. Nice move here. And Newfoundgold is an excellent trading stock for those of you say who aren't so interested in just the buy and hold, or trade. If you just want gold stocks, where to trade, and you can see that Newfoundgold here. Big volumes. Trading 500,000, 700,000 shares a day at $5 a share. That's. You do the math, that's $3.5 million of volume, $2.5 million of volume a day. So you want to take, if you're someone who's a larger trader, wants to take 100 grand type positions, like Newfoundgold, something you can get in and out of, which you can't say for a lot of juniors. So anyhow, that's basically it. So those companies with some excellent results and really doing well. So and I think they'll continue to do well. But of course, again, I think we are in the consolidation phase here. We'll look at silver as well, just quickly here. And again, that's a big reversal. You can see silver was up to almost 20, or SLV was up to almost 27. I think silver was up over 28. And then, it was up basically almost $1.50 an ounce. And then silver finished down over 1% on the day. So, these are big reversals, and usually big reversals like that can somewhat, usher in the consolidations. And again, silver had a similar kind of consolidation here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at here. I don't think this is like the start of a huge move down or anything like that. But yeah, you can see, especially too, in the candlesticks chart here. And yeah, so we might see a rough week next week in precious metals. Now, if it's just a one-day selling phenomenon, great. I'll happily be wrong because I own enough gold stocks. But I think more than likely, you can see 28.33 on silver. Actually, it almost got to 30 on the continuous contract. So yeah, maybe we pull back to 27, something like that, and then move higher. And that's what I always thought. We would see this breakout, which we've seen. We would see the short-term correction, and then the real move, which will take us to, up much higher. So okay, that's stock chart of the day for this weekend. Just so you note, again, our special offer. I'll have that email more out on Monday, again with the link to it. But if you are interested in the special offer, the lifetime subscription for $1,000, because it's going to go up to $2,000 starting Tuesday. Monday will be the last day to do it. Today will be the last day, or sorry, Monday. This weekend will be the last weekend to get it, and Monday will be the last day. So I may have a stock chart on Sunday because I didn't do one Friday. Part of the reason was I was going to do my Friday, and then this reversal happened in the gold market. And I was like, you know what? I'll push Friday's update off to Saturday because I want to see how that reversal plays out, and that would be a better content, which I think it is. So everybody take care. Have a great Saturday. I'm doing this in one of those middle of the night updates I've talked about. I want to get a little bit of sleep because I want to watch Leeds United, my team in England, play. They're having, well, for me, it's an early morning game. It's a midday game in England. So, which kind of stinks in a way when you have those morning games, just to finish off here, because it's not much in terms for me anyhow for sports on the weekends. Now I'm not really an NBA fan anymore. I really haven't watched hockey in years. And Premier League's kind of my thing, and English soccer is kind of my thing. And when your team plays that 7:30 a.m. game on Saturday, it's kind of like the game's over at 9:30, and you're like, there's nothing more sports wise for me to look forward to this weekend. Everybody, it's not a huge problem, but everybody take care. And I hope you enjoyed this update.